It is a pump type diaphragm. If you look on the bottom, you can't really see it, but there is a diaphragm in there that pumps it, that puts pressure in there. And there's a little bit of water still left in there.
Do you use that?
I do.
What that is.
It's water. It's water. I have had some chemicals in there. You don't want to drink out of this.
Toilet water. I don't know.
No.
Make it up.
But
Dihydrogen monoxide.
it's dihydrogen monoxide.
That's always sprayed. I'm about baking up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So these sprayers have a little filter in there. If you look in there, now see that yellowing?
Yeah.
That's from one herbicide that I used in there. There's a lot of herbicides that have that can yellow things. That's why the pipe's yellow. It used to be clear. But there are some things that stain, so you have to be careful with those. When you're mixing, what you want to do, like let's say I'm mixing up 1 gallon, and what I did, if you're going to buy a sprayer, I took a little marker where I could see that it's kind of wore out because you put this on your back, but you can see I tried to mark it, you know, gallon, half gallon, 2.5, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. So try to mark it where you can see it. But if I want to mix up 1 gallon, I want to fill up to a half gallon, put my active ingredient in there, ever how many it is, then fill it up to the rest of the gallon. That way it can stir it up as you fill it up. Make sure it's not splashing. Don't use a water hose to stick in here and then drink out of it, because hey, I grew up drinking out of the water hose, but that's just what we did growing up, you know. But don't use that same hose.
The twitching eventually stops.
Eventually, right? Right.
It might go
So-
in your head.
Might be one of these tall star neurotoxins. So, but anyway, once you fill it up, you're ready to go. What I like to do is I usually, if it's heavy, I got 4 gallons in here, it's gonna be really heavy. I usually put it on the back of my truck, and then that way I can grab it like this. All right, then I grab my tool here. Sorry, I'm a lefty. Needs to go on the other side here. You'll feed it around. There we go. Spray left hand, pump right. This one in particular has
Pressure valve.
there we go. It's got a gauge on it. So as I pump it, if there was water in there, the pressure goes up. Now, why is the pressure important? Now, you gotta have pressure to spray. Right. The more pressure I have, the more it's gonna come out. So it's just water. But
We don't care. Might be some wasted over chemicals.
But see how I changed the nozzle on there? It's kind of a cone shape, but you can change it to a spot spray. That's a little more. See that? That's the type if you're going to spray inside your house. That's a spot spray. Okay? Pretty easy. But you can change the nozzle on here. You can see how much coverage you get. It's really good to do this on concrete,
So you can practice.
so you can practice. Now, I will tell you one thing. When you're spraying, you don't spray like this
And walk over it.
and walk over if you're using herbicide. You can in some other things, but if you're spraying herbicide, you got to walk backwards like that. But concrete's really good to try this on. That way you can see how much. Now, I don't know if y'all ever watched The Office before. Did y'all see the episode of The Office where they were doing CPR?
No. Sounds like we need to.
So there's a song you sing.
Oh, yeah.
Staying alive.
Staying alive, right?
Yeah.
100 beats a minute.
100 beats a minute. You can do that, and you want to walk at that pace. So when you're calibrating, and you need to know how much of a particular pesticide you're going to use, you have to calibrate how much you're spraying. So that sheet I gave you will tell you how to calibrate. And so you have to have a certain distance and a certain swath of spray, and you want to cover that whole area. So when you start singing Staying Alive, you sing it and you swing it.
If you're walking in front of it.
And you're supposed to go that pace. So that's about the pace you want. If you need headphones, wear headphones, but about that pace.
That's pretty quick.
So yeah, it's,
Yeah.
but that's what you want to do. You want to try to keep the
You gotta
same
walk
pace.
backwards.
Huh? Yeah. I'm running out of water.
Backwards.
And which,
But it really, you don't have to do that pace. That's just kind of a good song to remember for that pace. Now you can walk slower, but you need to pick another song that you can sing in your head, right? You can have a slower song and you can walk real slow. The thing is you want consistency. Whatever your song you're singing, you want consistency when you're calibrating. So, what you have to do, you have to fill this up and you want to time it. So, get you a cup, graduated cylinder. Take this, and you have somebody take their fancy Apple Watch, and then that pressure gauge is important. You want a consistent pressure. So you have to pull the trigger and keep the pressure at the same pressure the entire time.
so you're doing that the whole time you're spraying?
Yes. Well,
It holds some.
yeah, so it will hold. So there's nothing in here right now. I've sprayed it all out. But usually about 40 pounds of pressure is where I try to keep it. And it's going to fluctuate. Usually when I'm spraying and walking, I pump about like this.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah, it's pretty constant.
Okay.
But you can extrapolate keeping that pressure constant. Spray for 15 seconds. Okay? 15 seconds times 4. That will give you how many gallons per minute. Okay?
10 seconds times 6.
Or 10 seconds times 6, but 30 seconds times 2, whatever you want to do. 15 seconds. If you've got a lot of water in here and you got under about 40 pounds of pressure, about 15 seconds is all you need. So, but yes, you're correct if you wanted to do that. But 15 is usually, you can extrapolate that. So that's how you measure that. That's going to tell you how many gallons per minute you're going to be spraying. Then you got to measure your swath and you got to time it. So if you look on those sheets I gave y'all, it'll say the 1/25th method. The 1/25th method is, it tells you how many feet by how many feet. It's like 30, is it 34 feet by 34? Or 33 by 33? I think it's the blue one.
Oh, I didn't know there was another.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the 1 minute method for a boom sprayer, 1/28 method for a boom sprayer. And it will tell you, so y'all got a calculator?
Yeah.
You got it
43,560 divided by 125. No, wait, come out. I didn't do my math right.
right. Row width.
Is that square feet?
Or linear feet.
That would be, you got to do, I think it's like 30, do the square root of 125.
I don't know that
That's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so it ain't that.
It's not
It's
11
something,
either.
whatever
It's
1/25th of
it's
an acre is. So
It's 11 point something.
Yeah,
For
you-
125.
You're doing it right.
okay, I was doing it right. Hey,
43,560 divided by 25.
horticulture, not math.
Not math. That's what she said.
And even though we do this in horticulture, I'm terrible at it. So, but 43,560 is how many square feet are in an acre. Okay. divide that by 125, right? It's
Well,
1/25 of an acre.
then you divide it by 25. And that'll give you
125. 125.
Oh, 125,
Yes.
not 1/25.
Mm.
Okay.
It's the 1/125th
Ah,
method.
then it is 125.
Yeah, so you divide it by 125. So you want to do that?
Okay.
43,560, which is how many square feet in an acre? Yep, divided by 125. It should 300. Okay, then you take the square root of that.
I don't know that.
You do.
function where-
You do. It's under the scientific, and then you do where's square root? That's right there.
Should be
And
16.
then
Nope.
equals
16 or 17 something.
18.
18, okay.
Yeah,
I think it is.
It is.
18
I thought
by
it was
18?
15, guessing that is.
Yeah. So 18 by 18. So you mark out a 18 by 18 square. You spray that whole square, ever how long it takes you, and then that will be how many gallons per acre you do. Now that's granted, that's doing an entire acre. Y'all are probably not gonna spray an entire acre, but that's how you do it. You can follow that sheet and it will tell you step by step how to do that. The main thing y'all need to know is constant, consistent pressure here, and how many gallons per minute you can do on this. Spray in there, time it, that kind of thing. And then don't walk. If you're spraying herbicide, don't walk over it.
Roundup too.
Yeah. Yep. So
And you're compressing that
yes.
the whole way. It's not,
Yep.
you're not like,
It has a thing on here where you can lock it, where to
Okay.
spray constantly. I don't really use that much,
yeah,
but you can do that.
okay.
But yeah, I like, if you're gonna buy a sprayer, I like the one with a gauge on it, just because you have that consistency. Most of the time, homeowners are gonna have the little pump sprayers, the little 1 or 2 gallon pump sprayers, and those are fine. But when you're treating, like let's say you're treating a flower bed, you're probably not gonna need all the math and stuff. You just wanna spray one time and you're good. Okay? Just spray it one time. That's all you need.
Talking about insecticides or herbicides?
Either.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's in a flower bed, you don't have to be that calculated. Just cover it one swipe and that's good.
So maybe ready to use is better than, because you really, it would
It just
be
depends.
very
It
little.
depends on if you want to
Yeah,
save a lot of money or not. Concentrate is much cheaper.
okay.
The ready to use costs exponentially more.
Because you're paying for the water for them
Yeah.
to ship
That's
it.
right. You're
And
paying
the
for
weight.
water.
It costs you $8. It's a gallon is 8 pounds. So every pound, they charge by the weight to get it to Home Depot. That's why it's
So-
expensive.
Yeah, so and a lot of these things like the Tall Star over there, it's got a squeeze bottle and it has the measurement at the top, and so you can squeeze it to get to 1 ounce and then dump it in there. And you don't dump the whole bottle, you dump only that 1 ounce. So but yeah, it's pretty easy. So, main thing when you're spraying with chemicals, not the dihydrogen monoxide, when you're spraying actual chemicals, make sure you're wearing long pants, long sleeves, some gloves, something to keep it out of your eyes, respirator if it's required. Some of them don't require a respirator. I will say if you're spraying above you, like this, go ahead and put one on there. It's not gonna hurt you. You could put more PPE than you need, but you don't need less than what's required.
And the N95 mask does not.
No, it does not. No. So again, if you need to test your mask to see if it's fitting well, because vapor will go through that stuff. If you can smell it, if you spray some Lysol or whatever and you can smell it, it's not doing its job. Okay? Any questions? That's the really quick method. I wanted to print out that in case y'all ever do need to calibrate anything. You're probably not going to, but you have the information if you need to. So, but like I said, just remember Be safe with them. Always read the label. It is the law. Harvey Updike got in a lot of trouble because of that. If y'all remember, he poisoned the tree at Auburn and killed that famous historic tree.